Today, we are going to look at how on Asanify you can create your attendance policy in a way where you can geofence your employees. What it means is only when the employees are in a particular geolocation, only then they will be able to mark their attendance, otherwise not. If you see the screen, this is the admin dashboard. In the attendance policy, there is something called geofencing. Before you go into geofencing, it's important that you go into the company setting and see whether all your work locations are updated or not. If there is a new address that you have to add, you should first create that work address. And you can simply search that address. So let's say if I'm searching for a location in Bandra, it will pick up the Google location of your office automatically. So before you create a geofence, in the scenario you have multiple offices, there should be all the work locations that you have put up here. For this example, I've created one work location called the head office. Now to create the geofencing policy, I'll head over to the attendance menu bar and click on the geofencing button. Now as you can see, currently there is no policy created. I can simply click on the Create Policy button. I can give it a new policy name. So let's say I'll call it Head Office Geofence. If there's any description that I have to give, I can give it here. And in the work address dropdown, I can select all my office locations. So right now, since there is only one office location, it shows head office. Otherwise, if I have multiple office locations, I can create a fence for each location from this dropdown. When I click on Next, it will automatically map the office location on Google Map. You can also see the lat and long here. Now it's important that you can define the radius of the geofence properly. What it means is, depending upon the size of your office, if it's a large office space, you may want to give it a 150-meter radius. If it's a small office space, even a 50 or a 60-meter radius is good enough. A recommended way of giving a geofence radius is, let's say, a 75 or a 90-meter radius. So that, let's say, if you have a lift lobby or a parking lot, people can mark their presence from those areas as well. Once I have selected the radius, I can click on the Next button, and you can see that depending upon my office location, the fence has been put up already. I can then press Create, and there you go. The geofence policy has been created automatically. Now I can assign from the set of employees who are working in that location. I can choose the employees I want to fence in that geolocation. In that case, only when those employees are in that location, they'll be able to mark their attendance. Otherwise not. For this example, let me add all the employees to the geofence, and I can simply assign them this policy. Now once the policy is assigned, when the employee logs into the dashboard and does the clock in and clock out for their attendance, only when they are in that geofence, they'll be able to mark their attendance, otherwise not. It's important to note that when they are marking their attendance, the system will prompt them to share their location as well, especially on the mobile app. So for attendance, if the location setting is not on, the attendance will not get marked. Thank you.